What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka Mickey Facts, and I am back. And I know y'all like Mickey. What are you doing on live on a Monday? That wasn't in the schedule. Well, some things came up, and I decided to say, you know what? Let me just go ahead and jump on live. Y'all know we started going through the documents last night on the live after the video or the interview. So I am going to go ahead and break it down now since the word is getting out anyway that new documents are out. So here I am. So make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. As y'all can see, I'm not even on my regular laptop. So we're gonna do this old school style. It's just, I held on to it all day. And that's the thing, all day. It's time for me to get off work. So that I can actually read through the document. Because like I told y'all last night, we was tired. I mean, I didn't know exactly what I was looking at anymore. My eyes started getting crossed. Well, tonight I was chilling over on Clubhouse. Shout out to Cloud Monsters. They was running the info. And I let the cat out the bag about the document. And of course, like I said, this is public information. So anybody and everybody can definitely pull it up. But I had to bring it to y'all first. I had to bring it to the truth team to make sure that we get it out and make sure we put the facts on it. So what's up to Box Chevy? What's up, Voice Box Pumpkin? So that's what we about to get into. I'm about to log on to my computer. Yeah, I'm sitting here with my bonnet on and all. I was not planning on going live tonight, but here we are. Okay, because we got to break this paperwork down. Again, those who was on my live last night, y'all already know I opened the paperwork on live. If y'all wondering where the live went, I took it down because I went over the documents. And I'm like, okay, ain't nobody really talking about it. So obviously they ain't catch the drift that I caught. But now the drift is out. So here we are. And we're about to, go over it. Some things that we did not know is actually said in this document now. That wasn't there when we first looked at it. So that was interesting to me. Let me see here. I'm bringing in my laptop so that yes, definitely hit that like, share, comment, put it on Facebook, put it everywhere. Let's get on to the business. All right, so let me see here. I already got some of them saved. So what we gonna do? Let me see. Where should we start? Let me see. Where should we start? Because okay, let's start with the document that they referred to last night. On the actual interview. Let me pull that one up. We're gonna start there since that's the one that's already out anyway. Because guess what? The document number was on the document when they put it to the screen. So I mean, that was definitely a context clue. So now let me pull it up. Yes, y'all, this is old school because, like I said, I was in the bed with my bonnet on. I don't feel like combing down my hair or nothing, so we just gonna do it like this. What's up, Dom? So, all right, y'all, I'm pulling up the first document, which was the one that was referenced in the J Prince Jr. and Mike Prince interview. And we kind of skimmed through it last night. So we're gonna go to the key points. Like I said, I can confirm that document is accurate from what they put. On live, I told you I was like, hold up, I never read that before. Well, this is why, because it wasn't made available to us to read originally. So let me see here. I'm about to share my screen in just a moment. So yes, y'all, I am on my old laptop. So don't talk too much junk. I can't find my charger to my new laptop, so we're gonna have to do it old school style. All right, there you go. Bam, 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 bam. Make it bigger. Oh, let me get a copyright spread, love. Please and thank you. All right. So the particular document, okay? Oh shoot. Well, hold on, Dom. I got to be on my other computer. I got you though. Look, y'all put me on the spot. Again, shout out to Cloud Monsters, but they definitely put me on the spot tonight. I'm like, huh? Like, we going into it now. Thank you, Spread Love. All right, y'all. So, this is the document that they put on the screen last night on the interview, okay? Why do I know that? Because while we was watching the interview, I wrote down, what's up, Cloud Monsters TV? I wrote down the document number, which said it was 99733. And this is the document. All right. Page 4 was the document number or the page number that they were reading from. So let's go down and let's just start here because this one was not available when we went over the documents before. This search warrant is for all of these Instagram pages. Y'all see it? What's up, Miss Lady 77? So you see Mike Prince _ I do this, CEO _ of _ ETCO _ rap a lot _ ENT. You see MU _ REAAL. You see Young _ DP. J Wash _ which is Joshua Washington. Shot by Queen C, which was the photographer. We already know this because y'all know we broke down the video. Salvadorian Shorty, Maya, Amia, Marique, Jamila, Salsarilla, and Style by Sydney. All of these people we already know were or was there that night because we looked it up. So continue on down to page 4. Like I said, that's the page that they put on the interview. So if you can go back and watch the interview, you're going to be like, okay, Mickey was on her stuff because that's what page number they had up. This is how I verified if the document was accurate or not. Now, boom. So right here, if you see, I can't highlight it. What's up, Black Jers? Why do I hear echo? Hold on, y'all. I'm tripping. Give me a minute. I hear echo, and that jump be aggravating. All right, the echo should be gone. All right. Boom. Let's get back to business. All right. All right. Now, like I said, this is my old laptop. It acts crazy. So give me a minute because now my page gone. All right. I'm trying to pull it back up. Give me a minute. It locked me out. But yeah, y'all, we're going to get into this thing and go over the paperwork. Because not only, while I'm waiting to bring it up, what's up, lovely? Not only is that document up, but it's more documents that was not there before. What's up, Pluto Beans? And we're going to chop it up and we're going to talk about it. Y'all already know how we break down the paperwork. Let me see here. All right, I think we're ready. I ain't doing audio tonight, so I don't have to bring that up. So let me bring the paper up now. All right, we should be good. Y'all should be able to see what I see in a second. Y'all give me a thumbs up when y'all can see it. Philly Bree, what's up? All right, here we go. I think y'all should be able to see it now. Now, the part that they referred to about Jazz Prince giving the gun, okay? This is actually in the document. The document that was pulled from Harris County Public Index per the document number that they had on the screen, 99733. There you go. For the other bloggers that want to know where it's at, there it is. 99733 is how you can pull it. And it says here, let me make it bigger because I want y'all to see it. Can y'all see it? Bam. There you go. This is the paragraph right here that they were referring to. Y'all already know I don't read verbatim. But if you go down, let's see here. Line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna start at line 5. It says, based on Willie Bland's statement that he obtained the gun that he fired in this incident from Jazz Prince. Therefore, any photos or videos showing this part of the night are relevant to the investigation. So they said that, what's up, Getty Radio? Because this is a search warrant. As I showed y'all at the top, all of those IG names are what they're looking to gain access to. This particular section is under the alleged IG page of Mike Prince. And how do we know that? Because if I scroll up, soon as it unblur, it's a Instagram account, Mike Prince _ I do this. So they're looking to corroborate this statement based off what's on that Instagram account. Now, let's continue down some. Now I'm gonna tell y'all already know Truth Team. Y'all already know how I do. When we get into witnesses' names and stuff, I don't show that. But for right now, it doesn't have anybody else's name in it, so it's good to go. But it does say here that the police believes that other stories or archive stories that are no longer viewable may be included in the account contents. So they're looking for all the information that may have been deleted, all that. So like I told y'all before, when y'all put stuff on the internet, it's not gone. They can request it, and that's what this document is doing. It's requesting all of this information. Now, if we go down further in the same document, like I said, this is the same document that was on a reference in the interview. Boom, boom. It basically says the same thing as the other ones, but the only difference here is in reference to J. Prince Sr. Okay, and the reason that they're giving that they want his IG information is because it says, this is line. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. It's a lot of lines. Oh, let's start with the obvious. Y'all see that? Y'all see a common name, right? Let's just get there. It says Sergeant Watson conducted further research on social media and was able to locate videos shared to YouTube by account DJ Academics. What's up, Scrum? Which includes the content creator visiting numerous Instagram pages and viewing their stories. And they say here that they know that Instagram stories are publicly shared videos or photos that are only viewable by other users for 24 hours. So a lot of the videos and stuff, they got off of DJ Academics. That's how they were able to go get the archives, because they referenced that. Like, you can't lie and say that wasn't on your page. You know why? It was on YouTube. It was on DJ Academics' account. Duh. Again, nothing you do on social media goes away. Just putting it that way. Okay. Let me see what else it says here. And it then further goes to say that Sergeant Watson observed through this video the Instagram stories of account CEO _ ETCO _ Rapalot _ ENT from the night of the incident. Again, DJ Academics Live was a reference point. And I ain't even gonna cap. I have referenced that live in the earlier stages to verify some names that I had forgot. So I use it as a reference point. Then it goes to say these stories included videos showing multiple people bowling at the party, including J. Prince Jr. and Jazz Prince. They also said they matched the surveillance video with the bowling alley, but not provided much clearer depictions of the people present. Then it says Watson also found that there were several females tagged in the account stories. So that's how they start narrowing down who was who based off just looking at what social media, YouTube is all there. Now, let's go down here. They then say they further know that public information is available that Rap A Lot is a record label owned by J. Prince Sr., the father of J. Prince Jr. and Jazz Prince. The police then said believes that the contents of this account constitutes evidence of the offense of murder, as it may include a story posted by the account showing the events of the party. That's why they wanted to get into that Instagram account. So again, hey, it's all there. Now, the next account, I don't know who that is. I don't, off the top of my head, I don't remember ever looking into that account, but hey, it's on here. Move Real, I'm not sure who that is, says it shows more pictures. So, like I said, most of these are going to say the same thing. Young DP is, I'm not really sure if he's allegedly the assistant to J Prince Jr. or like the bodyguard, but he's an affiliate of Mob Ties. This is his Instagram account, and it basically states here that stories posted on his IG account showed the user of this account was in a convertible with Willie Bland, Quavo, and Jazz Prince. For those by now, who doesn't know, Willie Bland is Migo Bands. Okay. Now, let me see here. And again, they say they believe the content shows evidence of murder. I'm skimming through. Like I told y'all, I wasn't planning on going live tonight, but I decided to. So I haven't really thoroughly read through everything. And we haven't even got to the other docs. Okay. This is just the one that they made public on an interview. All right. So we further go down here. Jay Wash, again, Joshua Washington, the second male that was shot the night of the shooting. Okay. It here now, y'all already know I was the one that confirmed that Joshua Washington was the second male victim, and this was before Mickey Truth was even born. And I gave it to, I want to say his name is Flacco and No Jumper, and they ran with that. So, like I said, from day one, I always verify my info. People being using my stuff, they just didn't know who Mickey Truth was. And here, if you didn't know for sure that Joshua Washington was the person that was shot, it says it here right now. It says Joshua Washington, who was also shot in the flank during the incident and survived his wounds. Now, pause. What is the flank? Maybe we are finally figuring out where Joshua Washington was shot at. Let me Google that real quick. What is the flank? Oh. All right. Y'all know. Now we know where Joshua Washington was allegedly shot at. According to Google, flank means the side of a person's or animal's body between the ribs and the hip. So there we got it. Now, it doesn't say what side, but nevertheless, the flank is where Joshua Washington was shot at. So now we know where he was shot at. Let's see here. What else it says? Basically saying that his IG could contain useful information. What's up, Loud Pet? Nick Poole, what it do? All right. So, next person was shot by Queen C. We all know, if y'all been following my YouTube stories and live, shot by Queen was the photographer, the one that posted the photos of the last picture where I want to say not Migo Man's Quavo, Takeoff, and Shakur Stevenson. She posted the dice game photos of Quavo. And if y'all recall, when I made my debut on YouTube, where I showed y'all the Chucky doll, Young No, I showed y'all where he was standing based off her photos. So yes, she was the one that came forward and said she was hired to take photographs. All right. And then it confirms that too. It then says that she was hired to, let me see here. Let me start where it starts at. All right. So it says they found surveillance video from the bowling alley showed a female with professional camera filming people bowling during the party. The same female is seen on surveillance video from the inside of the bowling alley until the shooting occurred. And if y'all watch my breakdown video of the shooting, remember we pointed out that she had similar clothing of similar to what's his name? I can't even think. Lil Cam. She had the yellow hoodie on also, but she ran into the building like soon as things start. You see her running into the building as soon as it pops off. So yeah. All right. And it then goes to confirm that she posted 7 high quality photographs on her IG page, which we already knew. And if you didn't know, yeah. All right, let's see what's next. All right, Salvadoran Shorty was another female that was pointed out in the video on DJ Academics Live. If y'all recall, at one point, I felt like she was the one recording the actual shooting. However, that never was confirmed. That was just an allegation or my opinion, and I made sure that was clear. But she is listed here, and it says here, let me just read over it. So basically, it says the video shows that this female was present during the party at the bowling alley, the dice game, and the shooting. It also says the background on her Instagram story appeared to match the bowling alley, indicating the video was likely filmed during the party at the bowling alley just before the shooting. Okay, let me see what else it says. So basically, they just said they feel like she could be a witness to the shooting, which we already can. What's up, Victor? We already put that together because she was in all the pictures, almost all the pictures. If y'all don't remember, she was one of the girls that was, in our opinion, Truth Team following. Not quite will take off around with the girl with the Girl Scout uniform, if y'all remember. It's been a while since we talked about it, so it's kind of, but yeah, that's the same one. The next girl here is Mia, and she was one that came out day one and said she was there. So it's really like she already said she was the one with the Black Angel outfit. I believe she was the one that actually talked to DJ Academic. So, all right. The next person is one of Sydney's friends that was with her. If y'all remember when we did the breakdown on the video, we pointed out a girl that was laying on the ground next to where Sydney fell. Well, Sydney confirmed in her interview with the news station that what we already was thinking about was that her friend fell down. Because remember, we showed Migo Bands basically tumbling over Sydney as he was running away. So this is the other person in there. Next, we already know Sauce Aurelia, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, is the other friend of Sydney's that was with her. She was another one that DJ Academics had reached out to, and that's who actually confirmed to us that Sydney was the female shooting victim. And Sydney refers to her as a person that took her to the hospital. So we already know that too. So the rest of this, and let me see here. So yeah, they want Sydney's information too from her IG, which is, she's a victim in this case. I see no issue for that. Now, I will say the rest of this, y'all can go read at your leisure, okay? Because it only goes into saying why they need it, okay? So like it just says like based on their experience, this is gonna show this and that, why it's important to the case. So that's what that part is going to say. So I'm about to switch over and go to the next document. So what y'all think already? What y'all thinking? And what y'all talking about in the chat? I've been trying to read. I couldn't keep up with y'all. All right, let's see. What it do, everybody? Everybody, thank you for joining me. Look, y'all know normally I be last minute, but this was like last minute. I ain't had time to put my intro music on or nothing. I just like freaking, we just about to hit it. Because I'm pretty sure it's about to circulate all the paperwork. All right, so let me go to the next one. Let me exit out of this one because we did this one already, so I don't keep clicking on the same one. One of the documents that were not available to us when we did our paper run, we still working on it, Loud Pack. I got you. Oh, let me bring it up. Boop, boop. Oh, no. That's another case. Let me see. All right. To my understanding, nobody else has talked about this yet. So let's talk about it. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Let me pull it up. Bring it up. All right. This is the arrest warrant for Cameron Joshua. It wasn't available when we looked into it in December or in November, but it's available now. And let's see what it says. Now, again, I'm going to skim through because, as y'all know, as we did, Dom, really, as y'all know, like we do in every other case, a lot of these warrants be redundant. So I'm just going to skim through and see what we don't already know without going through everything. Because y'all remember, I got crying originally when we read the documents. I ain't trying to do that now. I got to go to bed. And I don't got no Patron. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is just the regular stuff that's in everything. That says everything about the gun calibers, where takeoff was shot, all that. But get it, that document did have some new stuff. I just went over it. That's the same document. Or was it? I don't even remember. All right, let's see. I'm looking, y'all. Hold on. Let me see what's next. All right. Oh, hold on. Did we already read that part? I don't know, but we can go ahead and read it because I don't recall if we read this part originally. It basically says that a female was working at a bowling alley where the shooting began. She had taken several other female employees to hide in the back of the kitchen of the business. She then reemerged from the hiding spot into the main kitchen where she ran into a short black male wearing a hooded sweatshirt who was holding a handgun. So for those who are unsure, if Lil Kim had a gun, they are saying here, he had a handgun. He was trying to find a back way out through the kitchen, but she told him he had to go out the way he came in via the front entrance. She said the male turned to leave the kitchen and go back into the bowling alley. As he was leaving the kitchen area, he racked the slide on the top of the gun, which in action, the police knows is used to charge a semi-automatic firearm. I mean, that kind of answer, look, everybody's going to have their own opinion to how this is going to be portrayed, but someone who was actually there says that they saw the gun. Not only did they see the gun, they saw him cock the gun back. Now, that's not to say he shot, but he at least was armed, and I mean, that equals a legitimate charge to me. Unlawful carrying of a pistol if you wasn't supposed to have one. And you know why he wasn't supposed to have one? It goes into that next. All right. So they ran the criminal history of Cameron Joshua and learned that he had recently pleaded guilty to a felony charge of grand theft auto in the state of California on October 27, 2022. You know what? No, stay up off my glasses, okay? He was sentenced to 2 years probation and 180 days in the Los Angeles County jails. It also reflected in the criminal case summary obtained from California that they reviewed. It then shows a copy of an electronic docket from the Superior Court of California, County of Los Angeles for the people of the state of California versus Cameron Isaiah Joshua. Dang, that seemed like a lot. And guess what, y'all? Exhibit A is in this paperwork. In this paperwork. Now, next. No, this document didn't have the that I sent didn't have the Instagram. I'm glad it didn't, because Getty would have ran off with it before I even had a chance to talk about it. But it's all good. Let's see here next. It then goes into more details about the Los Angeles Police Department in the case. And it says that Joshua had been charged with stealing $6,000 in cash and a Rolex watch valued at $7,800 during a jugging incident. Somebody let me know in the chat, what is jugging? I see that a lot. Jugging? Like, what is that? Let's see here. Let me see what's next. It says this is what they said happened. Joshua had followed the complainant from a Chase Bank location and then broke into his vehicle and took the money and watch. Per said report, he was confronted by the complainant and used physical force against him to flee the scene. Based on the circumstances, including the monetary value of the theft, they believe that the California felony conviction will also be a felony theft conviction under the laws of the state of Texas. So Joshua was restricted from possessing a firearm in the state of Texas, given his status as a convicted felon. I just got a couple questions. I know it's kind of like sidetrack or side note. Why would you leave $6,000 in cash and a Rolex in your car? Even for a second. I don't know. But nevertheless, he did. And the dude must have been like, because as Jay Prince Sr. said, he's a little dude. Joshua Cameron, or Cameron Joshua, I'm getting confused now. Cameron Joshua, Lil Cam, is a small dude. So, like, okay. But they say he used physical force against the victim and fled the scene. So, it is what it is. All right. Now, I want to say the next page is getting into the actual charge. Y'all know I don't like, outside of Texas, I don't really be knowing how to read the documents because I'm still getting used to reading other ones. So who wants to come up and let me and help me break down the next exhibit? I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Everybody can't come up, but somebody come up for me. Oh shoot, hold on. Let me switch my page. I hate that I left my other laptop. Because y'all already know this one be giving me problems. But nevertheless, we getting it done. All right, come on. Let me get the code. You don't want to give me the code? I guess they don't want me to have nobody up here. What y'all thinking so far? Did y'all already know this stuff or not? Okay, there we go. The next part of the paperwork, we are looking at the printout from California. Because I know a lot of the truth team wanted to know, why did Lil Kim not get, picked up yet? And he's still in Harris County. I checked, so he's still there. But maybe the paperwork will tell us why. I don't know. Maybe not. Is this the one I was on? Yeah, this is the one I was on. So if you want to come up, come on up. If not, I'll try to explain what the exhibit says. Boom. That's Exhibit A. And I'm about to do my best with explaining what this is we're looking at. Shout out to Rod the Savage, my drop man, for sure. All right. Let me see what I can get out of this paperwork here. So it looks like the case was filed December 10th, 2020. He had I think that's three different bail amounts. Because I see different dates. One was for 50,000, another one's for 50,000, and then one was for 75,000. I'm just skimming through to see what I really don't know if this is really going to tell us anything that's, convenient. Dom, you come up and explain what it is. I don't know what this is saying on this part, but hold on. I guess this is a proof that he was convicted. I guess this is what this is supposed to show. Okay, let's go a little further down. Y'all already know this is public info. Y'all can pull it up and read it one-on-one with yourself if you want to. I'm just going because this is still another document that I want to go over. So okay, he pled not guilty. Okay, we got that. Let's get, because we already know he got convicted. So let's get to the gist of what's going on. What date is this? Okay, that was September. Okay, November. Where you at? What's this? Is this the plea? Okay, this is the plea. I done got spoiled with the other one. All right. Come on. Don't miss this when they used to do this. All right, there we go. I guess I was trying to make it too big. All right. So this says here, this is the October 27, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. Boo, 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 boo. So it says here that the defendant with court approval pleads nolo contender to count 3, a violation of section 487, and he was found guilty. Don't ask me what nolo mean. I don't know, but he was found guilty nevertheless. Oh, here we go. So this is basically just backing up what they said right here at the bottom. It says defendant placed on formal probation for a period of 2 years under the following terms and conditions, serves 180 days in Los Angeles County Jail. Now, my question is, if he had to do on 6 months, and this was on October 27th, how did he end up back in Texas on October 31st? What happened with that? Let me see. Does it say? So he got credit for 74 days. Oh, well, maybe that's why. He got time served, possibly. Yeah. So that's why. Okay. Answer my own question. He got time served. That's why he didn't do additional 6 months. Yeah. I don't think he's going to beat that gun charge. Because, I mean, it's right there. It's right there. But, okay. Nevertheless, let's get into the last document. It may be many more, but let's get into this one. Is this the one? Boop, 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 boop. No, that's not it. Let me pull it up. Let's see here. It's coming. It's coming. What's up, T-Roy? All right, I'm pulling it up. Now, this is Boop, 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 boop. And I'm checking because I know. Oh, no low is no contest. Good, good. Because I was like, I don't know what that means. Hold on. Because I want to say this is. Give me a sec. I'm trying to verify something. Boop, 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 boop. Let me see. Let me see. Trying to see what did I send out. I'll come here. 810. Okay. Bam. So let me turn this around. Let me find out, Miss Tina. All right. This document here, and then I actually got one more, but this document here, the crime being investigated, it says murder and tampering with evidence. Before I move any further on this document, who do y'all think this search warrant is for? Y'all let me know. Who do y'all think? Anybody? Anybody want to tell me who they think the search warrant is for? Y'all know? Y'all got to have a guess. Matter of fact, I'm going on straight until y'all guess who y'all think this search warrant is for. And actually, I'm just scrolling down to make sure I'm trying to screen, like make sure it's not nothing else I don't need to show on here. Who the police is, Miss Tina? Like I said, a lot of these things are redundant. But hold on. We're getting there. Snickers bars and academics. Nah, it ain't for him either. All right. Nobody got it yet. Y'all really don't know who the search warrant is for. All right. Well, like I was telling everybody on Cloud Monsters, the Prince family was reading. We all thought it was one document, okay? But it was actually multiple documents. If y'all recall, they spoke of someone catching a airplane the same night. Y'all remember who it was? One of their words, they said the clown. Yup, Migo bands. So this was not there. Of course, it wasn't there originally. It's there now. And I skipped the parts that already was telling us what we already read in the other 10. Okay. I'm going to start at the second paragraph. Although some of this was already out, I'm just going to start there to just continue on because it's bits and pieces that was added that we didn't know for sure already. So it says here that the detectives later interviewed Willie Bland, who admitted to firing a weapon at the scene. Though he said he did not know the caliber of the weapon, he stated that he had seen the two males we had identified as Joshua and Watkins throughout the evening, and that he had seen them with guns. He said he was watching them both when Quavo was arguing with them just before the shooting, and as Quavo turned and walked away, he believed that Joshua said something and began pulling a gun, so he reached out and punched him. He thought the males was going to try and rob Quavo. We already definitely said that. Next, it says Willie said he then shoved the other male. We're going to put a pin right there because the Prince family said he hit the other male with the pistol. Okay. But this said he shoved the other male. Haven't found one that actually says those words that they said, but nevertheless, it's probably one out there. So he shoved the other male when he saw him coming towards him and heard gunfire erupt around him. He believed it was probably Cameron Joshua shooting at him, so he began shooting at Cameron Joshua. Video showed that Joshua ran back inside the bowling alley and that he was armed with a gun, but there is no video evidence showing him firing a gun. In fact, it appeared that he was running away into the bowling alley when the gunshots began. 3 gunshots were fired into the bowling alley from Willie Bland's position in the direction where camera Joshua ran. Then it says, in their opinion, these shots could not have caused the injuries to the deceased victim or the living victims due to the shooting angles, positions of the parties, and the victim's injuries. In their opinion, the video evidence supports Bland's statement regarding his action before, during, and after the shooting. Now, here we go. This is the part that wasn't in the original. It says here, Willie Bland also told that he ran from the scene on foot until he got to the intersection of Main Street and Leland in downtown Houston. He said he used his cell phone to call for a ride from the rideshare service Lyft, and that he went straight to the airport to fly back to Atlanta, where he is from. While waiting on the Lyft, he stated he put his handgun inside a large flower pot beside the luxury apartments located at 1625 Main. He took us to that location and we found an empty hole in one of the flower pots. We also obtained surveillance from the apartments and records from Lyft that showed he was picked up at that location. Okay, so this part here, they said he flew back to Atlanta, but then they said he took them to the location, put the gun. So when did he come back is my question. And did they like have a warrant to bring him back, or how did he end up back in Houston? Is definitely my question. But let's continue. It then says, we obtained records of Willie Bland's Lyft ride via subpoena and learned that his Lyft driver was local resident. The Lyft records showed that he was driven to William Hobby Airport, but the flight records we had attained for Willie Bland showed that he had flown back to Atlanta, Georgia from George Bush International Airport. They spoke with the witness, and he advised the police that he had picked up a male matching Willie Bland's description on the night in question and had driven him to Hobby Airport. However, he said that the male then realized that he was supposed to go to Bush Airport. So he asked, I'm not sure how you pronounce that name, but the driver to allow him to charge his cell phone, and he began calling for a ride. The driver said he waited with Willie Bland for about 20 minutes until someone in an unknown truck arrived to pick Bland up. He said that Willie Bland left with whoever was driving the vehicle. Flight records show that Willie Bland flew back to Atlanta later that afternoon from Bush Airport. They believe that the driver provided credible and reliable information regarding this investigation. So, who is the person that picked them up in the truck? And I'm not even gonna cap y'all. To me, my brother's nephew was gunned down, and the first thing you thought to do was to leave and flee the scene. I just don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've never been in that situation, so I don't know. And then where did the gun go? Did the person that came in the black truck pick it up? Did somebody else pick it up? Did it just magically disappear? I don't know. So, next it says, damn, they got phone numbers and stuff in here. Jeez. Hi. So, based on his statement, Willie Bland admitted to firing a weapon at the scene and then tampering with evidence by taking his weapon from the scene and concealing it in a flower pot several blocks away before fleeing the area, then leaving the state. It also appears that he was not entirely truthful about his Lyft ride because he never told the police that he had called for additional ride from someone he knew after going to the wrong airport. Now, I'm going to take this off real quick because I need to read that bottom part. Okay, don't say nothing else. It just continues on to say why they feel like this will be important to their investigation. And they do have his phone records. And that's the end of that one. Now, there's one more document, and then we document out at this point for now, because it's probably more, but those are the only ones I found. Boom, 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 boom. Now, the original ones that we were reading or looking over on Clout Monsters, I'm going to skim through real quick and tell you what's changed from the original ones. What y'all thinking? Oh my gosh. Is that a social? All right. So, this is a part that was not, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I don't recall seeing this part in the original one. And this is on the 13-page document that I sent over. Okay. Okay. Let me. Dang. That look like, I don't know what that is. All right. Most of y'all probably already pulled this one, which is cool. I just don't feel comfortable showing some of the phone numbers and stuff, so I'm not gonna turn my camera back on. But y'all follow along with me, okay? And definitely, everything is allegedly. But some key points in that 13-page document that was not originally there, and this is what it says. All right. So we already know what they said. The surveillance video says and all that. Now, this is what was new to me. It says police obtained quality still images of this suspect from surveillance and provided copies to Special Agent B. Ritchie of the FBI. FBI? That wasn't in the original. You know what? Hold on. Because I want y'all to see this. This ain't cap. Let me just blow it up. Let me blow it up for a minute. Y'all see it? Y'all see that big? I mean, I can see it right there. FBI. That's what it says. FBI. All right. So the FBI agent advised them that he had confidential sources who could potentially aid in identifying parties present at the scene. Federal informants. Okay? So don't get it twisted. Federal informants helped identify. Okay? I mean, let's continue. It says Agent Ritchie advised that multiple confidential sources identify the male in the images we provided as DJ Peck and provided other descriptive information, including a current cell phone number, and it gives a number. Then it says we were advised by Agent Ritchie that DJ Peck was a known associate of Jay Prince, so it made sense to the police that he would be present at the party. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that it's a Fed case open or nothing like that. What I am saying is what the documents say is that federal informants help identify, including identify DJ Peck. So, okay. Now, another piece of information. So, shout out to Getty Radio. Shout out to T Money. I told y'all just to look in the document. And this is on page, for those who probably looking. This is page 4 is where I'm finding this information. So, if you're looking in that document, it's page 4. All right. So, next, I'm going to skim through. But this is another detail that wasn't in the original, to my knowledge. I don't remember reading it, but to my knowledge, okay? It says here, this part we already know. It says, reading HPD incident report that Patrick Clark was involved in another deadly shooting at a Houston area strip club in 2018. A Harris County grand jury declined to indict him in that shooting as the circumstances Hold on. Indicated that his action was legally justified. Here we go. However, we found that he had also used a 40 caliber semi-automatic handgun in that shooting, indicating that he possibly prefers that caliber. If y'all don't recall, Takeoff was killed by a 40 caliber gun. Now, let's see what else is new on that. Now, I do want to say they've been saying it, but they are saying the surveillance video is showing that what Migo Band said about him swinging and all that, and they see all that. I'm still skimming. Let me see what else. Let's see what else. It also says here that Patrick Clark was seen or is known to be an affiliate of Little Cam and Christopher Watkins, which I kind of already figured that, but they just confirmed that they all left together also. Okay. Now, they don't say Miss Tina about the caliber of the girl or the assistant. They don't say. But one name that's not in the new paperwork, have y'all noticed a name that's missing that was in the first one? Shakir Stevenson name is not listed anymore. I peeped that. Originally his name was in the documents, but I don't see his name in these. All right, so let me see. Is there any? Okay, I can show this part because I don't see no phone number, so nothing. All right. So if you follow along, this is page 5 of the 13 pages. Oh, give me another copyright. My bad. Shoot. Give me a copyright. Spread love, or Miss Tina, please. I don't know. It don't say it. They just said FBI agent was able to use federal informants to confirm identities of people at this party. And I'm just gonna be real. In my opinion, allegedly, that must mean somebody in Houston is an informant, because how would somebody from Atlanta know all the people in Houston that was part of the party? I don't know. I could be wrong. Just my opinion, allegedly. Let's continue. So here, the second paragraph from the top, it says, based on images and video, we observed that Patrick Clark appeared to have some relationship with Joshua and Watkins. Video showed that Watkins and Joshua arrived at the party together, and it also showed that while Watkins ran away from the scene by himself, Cameron and Joshua joined a small group of males that included Patrick Clark when they all left together. It seems likely that Clark opened fire because of the physical interaction between Willie Bland and the two males with whom Clark is affiliated with, Joshua and Watkins. Based on the video, all 3 shooting victims, 1 dead and 2 living, were standing near Willie Bland when they were shot. Bland was in front of them and returning fire in a different direction. So that clears up that Willie Bland, according to what the police is saying, could not physically, possibly, allegedly shoot any of the victims because they were behind him. Y'all know who else said that when we broke down the video? Mickey Truth said it. But, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I wasn't there. But nevertheless, that's what the police report says. Now, let's see what else is here. Now, they still word it like this. They still word it as the police opinion that these shots could not have caused the injuries to the deceased victim or the living victims due to the shooting angles, positions of the parties, and the victim's injuries. So they also say that video evidence supports Bland's statement regarding his actions before and after and during the shooting. So I mean, that's it. Like I said, I don't know if it's more out there that I just haven't found yet. Well, let me continue reading this 13 pages real quick. Oh, here goes something else that wasn't in the original one. It says evident from surveillance video, Christopher Watkins and Cameron Joshua were there together, and it's also evident that they had some affiliation with Patrick Clark. The video appears to show that Clark could return to the bowling alley after shooting in order to retrieve members of his party. Cameron Joshua was one of the people who left with Clark. Joshua and Watkins were also involved in a dice game based on witness statements and surveillance video. Video surveillance from the incident also showed that both Joshua and Watkins were in possession of cell phones at the party. While researching Watkins and Joshua in law enforcement databases, they observed that both men had been linked to the phone number, and they give a phone number. Let me see. I'm not gonna say their phone numbers. And basically, they found out that that phone number is Christopher Watkins. What's up, Peter? All right, let's see what else. Does it say anything else? No, that's it. That was a lot that we went over. But that's, like I said, it was disguised as just the same information because you look at it, it don't look like nothing new, but it's definitely new information. So again, Team Money and Get It Radio, it was in the 13 pages. You just had to look for it, like I told y'all. But nevertheless, that's what we got, man. That's what we got. Now, if y'all ain't catch my live last night, y'all might have difficulties finding the paperwork. But guess what? I'm going to leave it because the Truth Team, my cloud monsters, y'all already know the info. But for everybody else, you just got to go look for it. But it's there. Good look, good hunting, like they say. But that's all I got, y'all. I just want to jump on here and break that real quick. Shout out to Skull, because Skull hit me up too about it. I don't know if he went live yet. I'll probably pull up over there. Shout out to Clout Monsters for pulling up. You know, they was having a room with the information. Y'all know how they like do get what's out there and have a discussion. So I can't wait to hear what they got to say about it. Yeah, Jennifer, definitely catch up on it. I'ma leave y'all know I'm good for taking my lives now, but this live will remain up. Yeah, that's all we got. So matter of fact, I need everybody to go over to Skull's Live and put the magnifying glasses in the chat. And let them know Mickey Truth coming over to break it down like I always do. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. Catch me on Skull. Make sure y'all put them magnifying glasses in the chat to let them know the Truth Team is there. And I'll see y'all in a bit. Holla!